for the top 10 TV shows of 2015. Hey! So it's been 2 years since my last top 10 TV shows. So I'm gonna be counting down from 15 to number 1 of my favorite TV shows right now. And most of these are still on the air. But, you know, Netflix exists. And shows that I didn't watch when they were on the air are now on Netflix, and I've watched them and loved them, and I had to list them. Before I start on my list, I want to tell you my 2 favorite shows of all time.
I feel like I told you, but that was back in 2010 when I did my top 10 TV list, and I privated that video. So like, you can't even watch it if you wanted to.
To be your favorite TV show of all time, the show has to be over. You have to have watched all of the episodes, and in the end, you still feel that you love it that much. Then it's worthy. The first one is my favorite sitcom comedy of all time, Friends. Friends molded me as a human from like age 13 onward. Olivia and I sat and marathoned all the seasons together. It was beautiful. Every episode is funny. It's glorious. If you haven't watched Friends yet, it's on Netflix now. Oh, I love it so much. My other favorite TV show of all time, Lost. My God, that show touched me and moved me and changed the way I look at storytelling in so many ways. I love it so much. John Locke is my favorite character, and Juliet, and Sawyer. If you haven't watched Lost yet, watch Lost. It's so good. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, it's time to go into our top 15 TV shows of 2015. This show just started last September. How to Get Away with Murder. Another great, very exciting Shonda Rhimes show. It's really intense, and it always manages to catch you off guard. Coming in at number 14, is a show that I've been watching for a really long time. The Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries used to be my number 1. If you haven't watched Vampire Diaries, it's on Netflix, and you should binge watch that shit. You're gonna fly through it. I'm gonna give you my usual pitch here. Vampire Diaries, name sounds stupid. It's not stupid. First 3 seasons, fabulous. 4th season, went a little off the rails, but recently, season 5 has been taking me back. But now, we're back on track.
We're back, and I love it, and it's awesome, you should watch it.
Favorite characters, Caroline, Damon, Elena. My ships, Delana. Cleffin. Number 13. So number 13 is another one that I just started watching. It's only in its 2nd season, but oh my God, it's so adorable. About a Boy. It is so cute. The 1st season is on Netflix. It took me like 2 episodes to love it, and then I did, and I went through it so quickly, and it's in its 2nd season. I'm really nervous that it might get canceled. Either way, it's such a good Netflix watch. Every episode is funny and warms my heart. I just love it. Coming in at number 12. A longtime favorite. I've been watching this one since I was 10 years old. Survivor. The theme song is my ringtone, and it's my favorite. The theme song just always gets me so pumped. Outwit, outlast, outplay. I got this. If you haven't watched Survivor, it's the best. This season, they're doing blue collar team versus white collar team versus no collar team, and it's been really fun so far. My favorite though was Blood vs. Water. You should try it. It's in its 30th season right now. It's crazy. 11 is The Walking Dead. I've been watching The Walking Dead from the beginning. The show has really evolved since then. It's slower now and more character-based. Still really good. It's not as crazy exciting as it once was, but it's a slow build. It's more like a Breaking Bad sort of build now. My favorite character is Glenn, and I love Rick too. And Carl. I used to hate Carl. Now I love him. Like, yeah, man. Coming in at number 10. Orange is the New Black. If you haven't heard of Orange is the New Black, it is a Netflix original. It's funny, it's interesting, and it's entertaining. I really love their storytelling technique. Each episode will focus on a certain character. The story structure is a lot like Lost, and that's what originally really sucked me in. It's just great. Teen Wolf, man. I love to make fun of it. I love to love it. It's so much fun. I never expected MTV to spit out a show that I like as much as Teen Wolf. It starts off really cheesy, but cheesy in a way that I love. Even now, it has really cheesy moments. From the ridiculous dance fighting, those wonderful special effects wolf faces. It's glorious. My favorite character is Styles. It's something that I've liked for a long time. I think it was on my previous list. It's Game of Thrones. This show is fantastic. It's on HBO. I can't imagine you haven't heard of it by now. It's based off of a book series. The plot lines and the characters are so intricate. It's wonderful. I've never been more hysterical watching a TV episode than I was in a certain episode of Game of Thrones. There's another episode at the end of this season. They had me on top of my chair. I was standing on my chair. I didn't even realize what I was doing until after it was over. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Standing on top of my chair, screaming down on my laptop. Shit. It's so good. So freaking good. Number 7 is gonna be a show that I just watched last year. I loved it so much. I watched it in its entirety. All 7 seasons on Netflix. And that is Gilmore Girls. I have so much love for Gilmore Girls. The writing is fantastic. The acting is fantastic. It always warms my heart. It centers around a mother-daughter relationship. I loved it so much. It's one of my favorite TV shows of all time now. Coming in at number 6, we've got New Girl. I love it. This season has been kicking ass. This most recent episode, there was this thing with the popcorn. You know what I'm talking about. Watch the show. I was dying. The Mindy Project. I absolutely adore Mindy Kaling. Her entire career has been so beautiful. The Mindy Project is fantastic. It's like everything I've ever wanted in a sitcom. And everything kind of has this like rom-com, parody-ish kind of feel. It's beautiful. It's not on Netflix. It's not on American Netflix. I saw that Canadian Netflix has it. Canada has everything. In at number 4 is something I just started watching like really recently, and that is The 100. Damn, it's been on Netflix for so long. I just always see it. Things that Christine will like, and I've just never clicked on it. And then I did, and then it was just like I couldn't stop ever. The show creator is Jason Rothberg, I think. He's doing a fantastic job. The main actress is like a slightly younger, more athletic looking Reese Witherspoon. She's fabulous. Bellamy is fabulous. He's just another character on the show. I'm just going off about the characters. The show is lost. It's lost to teenagers that came from space. It's a little more fast-paced. The drama's a little more teenagery, but it's so intense. People are dying left and right, and there's the others. The others are called the Grounders there. It's so much fun to watch. I love the characters. I'm going to make a video about the 100 after the season 2 finale. It's all the way up on number 4 on my list. Just like jumped up there. There was just, I had to push everything down because the 100 came into my life. My ship, Clarkamy. And coming in at number 3. Whoa. Modern Family. Modern Family has been on every single one of my top 10 lists from 2010 till now. It's still hilarious. It's still so relatable. Still rocking it. I love Phil, I love Haley, I love Alex, I love Manny. It's wonderful. Cam. It's everything you need to make you happy and make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And coming in at number 2. These 2 last ones, they kind of tie for the top. The Office, which by some miracle I did not watch until last year. My god, I love that show. It's on Netflix. If you haven't watched The Office yet, it is comedic genius. It's so funny. The show creator is Greg Daniels, same guy who created my number 1, Parks and Rec. Both of them are so fantastic. My favorite characters, Michael, Dwight, Pam, Jim. I think Dwight actually is my favorite character, and I'm rewatching it right now and just loving it all the same. Oh god, I love so much. I just love it. And my number 1, like I said, is Parks and Rec. The show makes me so happy. It's so funny. I love every character. Leslie Knope is just a role model in so many ways. I love Amy Poehler, Andy, April, Ron. My favorite episode of all time, and I have so many favorite episodes in Parks and Rec. My favorite one of all time is from this last season, and it's the Ron and Leslie one. The show just ended, and it was really emotional. I loved it so much. I'm gonna miss that show so hard. I love Ben, Calculator. I love everything. It's so clever, and it's so lovable, and I just want to hug it like forever. So that is my list. Those are my top 15 shows of 2015. Or if there's a favorite show of yours, especially if it's a favorite of all time, and I didn't mention it, definitely let me know so I can check that baby out. But please share your thoughts, your favorite shows, what I should be watching if I'm not watching it yet. I'm Christine. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!